friends, welcome back to my channel. I have been doing a lot of shopping over the month of like January, a little bit into February, and so I thought I would go ahead and just show you what I've been picking up. It's a lot of different places, so let's go ahead and start. So the first place I will admit to you guys is right after I had posted my last semi-annual sale like haul experience. I ended up just walking into the mall right by where I teach, where there is a Bath & Body Works, and I decided to go in and I was just like, I'm just curious. I feel like it's like close to the sale being over, and I'm just curious to see like what they have left, because I feel like at this point in the time, like they really don't have anything. Well, oh my gosh, the entire store, we're talking like this was maybe like the 15th of January, the whole store was still just full of Bath & Body Works semi-annual bins. Like, just not even slim pickings. Like, there were bins upon bins of things and overflowing of product. And I asked the sales associate, I was like, hey, like, isn't the sale almost over? Isn't this the last weekend of it? Like, going into Martin Luther King weekend? And she was like, no, typically, like, the sales will go for a month. So it started on December 26th and it'll go until January 26th. She was like, but the reality is we'll have this stuff until we sell it. And I just couldn't imagine them selling all of that product in like the course of the next 10 days. And I've not been back since then, but there were a few things that caught my eye that I really had never seen before in a semi-annual sale or even like in the regular store. So I couldn't help myself. I grabbed a few things. The first was the warm vanilla sugar golden sugar scrub. I really have been looking, and I was really getting nervous going into my no buy for the year, that I would struggle to stick on a no buy for a year if I didn't have enough scents seasonally. I don't tend to be super hell-bent on using seasonal sugar scrubs, but when I saw this one, I was like, oh, that's really awesome. It could be a really good way to keep me focused. You guys know I don't love this packaging for the golden sugar scrub because I don't think it effectively squeezes out. But it was like $3, so I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and like use it. It'll be a good scent. And then I came across these. I've never seen these before. This was a part of their, I don't know what collection this is, but they brought it back for semi-annual sale after a few years, and they had the apple blossom and lavender shea butter body scrub. I've never seen these before. I don't even know if they had originally made these back when this line first came out, but they only had this one in this scent. They had a few more of this, but I was like, I don't need to have multiples of it. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this one. It'll be a nice one to have, and again, I'd never seen it before, so I was really pumped to try it out. They had just like so many bins of scrubs. I was shocked because normally scrubs are really hard to come by, especially when they're 75% off. And then the last scrub that I got was the French lavender and honey. This is a scent that I discovered when I did the body spray. I didn't realize how much I liked it until then, and I kept being like, oh man, I wish I had it in some body care items. And I have it as a body cream, but I don't have it as anything else. So I was like, oh, I can use the honey body scrub and see how I like this, because they all were different types of scrubs I haven't seen Bath & Body Works produce, or at least not that I've ever had, so I wanted to try them out. And then I couldn't help myself. I grabbed the Sheer Cotton and Lemonade Shower Gel. I fell in love with this scent last year when I pulled it out of my collection as a body lotion, and I would have probably picked it up as a body lotion again if they'd had it, but this was the only, oh my gosh, it smells so good. This was the only one that they had in this version, that they didn't have anything else but the body gels. So I was really happy to have this, and I figured I'd go through body wash really quickly. This would be a really awesome springtime or summer scent. It just, I don't know why I like it so much. It's a very simple scent, but I feel like I don't have a lot of this genre of scent in my collection. I have a lot of fruits and florals, and that's really where I've got most of my stuff. So this I think will give me some nice variety, especially if I'm kind of feeling a lull or I want to have 2 shower gels in the shower at the same time. This might be a good one to balance out a really intense fruit one. I also grabbed some TW Home candles from TJ Maxx. The first one I have is a 3-wick. This is the Calming Waves 3-wick candle. Oh, it's really nice. This reminds me of like an aloe, like floral type of candle. It's a light scent, so I'm glad I had it in a 3-wick, because I feel like the 3-wicks I have the best scent throw from, and I definitely will plan to use this in my bedroom because it is so light. I don't think it will have enough scent to fill like our big living room or our dining room area. So this was really enjoyable. Picked up 2 2-wick candles, which can be kind of hit or miss. I've had the most success with 3-wicks, but I've had some success with 2-wicks. The first one I got was from their Endless Summer collection, so I feel like this was probably last summer. This is the Rejuvenate and Sun Bright and Sweet. It has really pretty rose gold packaging, and this is also, it reminds me of, let's see if they have any scent description on here. And this just reminds me of, like, last year they had a kiwi candle. It reminds me of that. Like, it has like the same melon type of notes in it. And again, it could be disastrous because it is such a soft scent, but I'm hoping in my bedroom or like in a kitchen, it would do really well. And the last one I picked up was Tranquil Lotus. I have smelled this one dozens of times and never pulled the trigger on it. And finally, I decided to go ahead and go for it. It reminds me of like a very subdued version of Suntan from Bath & Body Works. I really like it. It definitely reminds me of sunscreen and the beach, and I definitely will look to burn this in the spring. I haven't really been tempted by any spring Bath & Body Works candles of late. I've been seeing a lot of people doing hauls and stuff, but nothing that's really like piqued my interest where I need to go out and get them. I find that I'm personally more of a winter, summer candle person from Bath & Body Works, and then I always get some things from the fall, but my bread and butter is winter and summer, so I'm kind of holding off for the new summer scents to come out, which I'm sure are months away. Also picked up some things from Sephora, some like random sale things that I've heard good things about that I wanted to grab. So the first I picked up were the Sephora Express Eye Makeup Remover wipes. I talked about these in a trash talk video recently. They come in little 2-packs like this, and there are 20 of these in total. I'm not someone who does a lot of traveling, and when I do travel, it's normally to Maine, so I'm in my car and I can like pack a lot of things that aren't necessarily the most compact. But I am going on a few trips this year in the next couple weeks, so I thought I would go ahead and grab these because they were on clearance. I want to say they were like, I don't know, $4 or $5, which is how much Neutrogena wipes are, and there's only 5 less in here, and these are individually packaged, so I can literally take as many as I need for how many days I'm going. So I am going to save these for those types of things. And then I also grabbed the Delete All 5 fingernail polish remover. I have not used this style of remover. It's like one of the ones where you stick your finger in. Since I was a kid. Like, I have distinct memories of doing that as a child, but I've not done it at all since I've been a teenager or an adult. So I thought, since it had really good reviews and it was on super cheap, I want to say this was maybe $4 or $5. I don't quite remember. I was like, oh, I'll give it a whirl. Everyone seems to really like it. And now that I am kind of wiser, I know that I could just keep dumping nail polish remover in here and just using the sponge if I like this way of taking off nail polish. We'll see though. And then I got a crap ton of samples because I have Sephora flash shipping. So I tend to break up my purchases as much as I can to maximize on getting samples. But I feel like I got more than usual. I have this Dissolve the Drama 2-in-1 Makeup Cleanser from the Estee Edit. I got the Clinique Foaming Sonic Facial Soap. I have the Marc Jacobs Decadence Perfume, the Erin Amber Musk, and Elizabeth and James Nirvana Rose. I try as hard as I can to not get fragrance samples, but sometimes I feel like I don't get them, but I end up getting them back in my box anyways, or like I have no choice and I don't want to not get 3 because I'm just someone who wants to maximize. I also got the Makeup Forever Step 1 primer, and then I have the Sephora samples. And then I got this little bag. I really don't know why. Not that I'm complaining by any means, but I got this little bag with 2 more samples. This has the Pores No More Multi-Performance Stick from Dr. Brandt, which this is like the tiniest little stick I've ever seen, but they actually jammed quite a bit of product into here. They also included the Send Pores to the Shrink, the Pore Dermabrasion as well. And then I had a few more of these, but I have since used them because I couldn't wait for this video. The Sephora hand mask. This is the avocado one. My hands have been obnoxiously dry, like cracking, bleeding. I know it's probably super gross to hear, kind of dry, but I needed something more, and those masks have really been the saving grace for me because they, while like cumbersome and kind of expensive, they really do help ease my hands, and that way I can go back to using hand lotion. And I'd say like once a week I have to succumb to the hand masks. If you guys know of any like drugstore or cheaper alternatives, let me know in the comments below, because those I think are like $6 a pop, which can be pretty expensive for how frequently I want to use them. But at the same time, my hands have never been this dry before. I don't know what's going on it feels like an epidemic. Picked up a bunch of stuff from the Target clearance. It just like spoke to me, those pesky little end caps. But I first went there because I wanted to get some French manicure impress press-ons. I have been finding myself wanting to have French manicures but not having nails that are long enough because they are so short right now. They are so brittle. So I grabbed these, and then I had an Almay $4 off coupon off any Almay product. So I ended up grabbing this Almay Smart Shade Butter Kiss in Pink Light. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it was the best shade option for me, but I just don't know if I really do like it. It's not as good as, I want to say it's like the Maybelline version of these, but I mean, it was like $2 after the coupon, so whatever. And then as far as clearance stuff goes, I grabbed the Method Nourishing Hand Wash. This was in olive leaf. It was like $2.78, and I like the packaging of it first off, and then I've always heard about Method soap, but I never had tried it. I love this scent. It is such, it reminds me of white tea and ginger from Bath & Body Works, which is, I think, is why I'm drawn to it so much. I absolutely love that scent, so I figured I'd like it as a hand wash. I have not had a chance to use it yet, but I'm going to probably pull it out as soon as I finish some of the Christmas ones I have in my bathroom. I'm trying really hard to finish the ones from like 2015 that are Christmas packaged, but they're not going down without a fight. I also grabbed the Advanced Nail Polish Remover with the convenience little pump at the top here. I actually bought a while ago at, I want to say Walmart it was, my own like plastic version of this to dump nail polish remover in, but it's getting sort of old and maybe a little bit worn down. So when I saw this for $1.50, I thought I could go ahead and give it a try and see if this advanced nail polish remover was anything better than the normal stuff that I have. I also grabbed 2 deodorants. I grabbed the Degree Dry Spray Sheer Powder spray deodorant, and then I grabbed the Secret version, which was in Fearlessly Fresh. Both of these were on clearance. They weren't super discounted from their original price, but I have been liking spray deodorants, and I had already used a Degree one before, and I hadn't tried a Secret one, but I like the Secret stick deodorant, the clinical strength, so I thought I could try both of these and see if I liked them. You guys know in an Empties, I did talk about the weird like spray that comes, like the after spray or like the breathing in of the spray, which kind of makes me cough excessively, but I'm trying to see if maybe I can work through that, or maybe the Secret one won't do that. I don't know, but I thought I'd give it a try. And then I also grabbed, I don't know why these were on the clearance rack, but these were $2.93, the oil-free pink grapefruit makeup removing cleansing towelettes with botanic fibers, the Up and Up brand. I have never used these before, but I've heard that they're similar to the Neutrogena ones, so that I would actually try them. I have tried the Walmart version, and for some reason I like the travel pack of the Walmart version that I got, but then when I bought a full size, it's not as effective. So I don't know, I just thought for $2.93 it would be a good deal, and I just was intrigued by that. The other things I have are kind of like random one-off items. I got an email from Birchbox that there was a $5 credit on my account, and I'm an ace still, so I had free shipping, and it was like a one-day only $5 credit. So I threw into my cart a sheet mask. This has happened once before where they've done this, and I did a sheet mask with them as well. And so I decided to try the Dr. Jart Soothing Hydra Solution sheet mask. It ended up being $1 out of pocket because this thing was $6, but I'm curious to try it, see if I'd like it. I've been noticing I've been liking a lot of hydration masks, overnight masks lately, just general moisture, because I feel like my face and my hands have been drier than usual. I also went back to Body Blends. I did a review on them a while back, and I wanted to try the Oats Baby Dancing Oaties Coffee Scrub. This is my same issue I had with the last scrub. It just smells like coffee and nothing but coffee. I was hoping because it would be oats based, it would have more of an oat scent. I don't really know why, because it says clearly on here it's a coffee scrub, but I did buy another one of them, and it was discounted, and I think it was free shipping, so it worked out. I'm glad I have it, and I wanted to put it out there that I did pick up something else from them that they didn't send to me. And the last thing that I have is from Skindinavia. I recently watched a video about this new Skindinavia product. It's a post-makeup recovery spray. It's supposed to gently clear pores and help prevent breakouts. Use immediately after removing makeup. They were doing a 20% off plus free shipping, plus you got a free little makeup primer spray. So I figured with all of that stuff, I would want to give this a try, because I have been noticing that my skin tends to break out, and then I can't seem to get the breakout to go away effectively. Like I have to use a ton of sheet masks or a ton of masks and do a lot of like reactive measures to my skin to help combat the acne when I do have these acne breakouts. So I thought when I saw this video on the product that maybe it could help stop and be more preventative versus reactive. So I thought I'd give this a try. I'll keep you guys posted on if this actually works. I'll put it into a favorites video. I'm just trying to figure out where it says immediately after removing makeup. The one thing I'm unclear about with this product is if I spray this on after removing makeup and then wash my face, or if it's I need to remove my makeup, wash my face, and then spray this on. I am not somebody who uses just a makeup remover wipe or a makeup removing balm. I do 2 steps. I will literally wash my face and use a makeup remover. So I just need to figure out more clearly. It's a little bit vague on the instructions of the website, so I might post on like social media somewhere to get a more concrete response. It might seem obvious to you guys, but for me, I just don't think it's as obvious at all. So those are all the things I've been picking up. A lot of different things, a lot of things all over the place. Not a whole lot of makeup stuff. I did make a purchase for the like Stila, like I don't know what it's called, but the little like glitters that are kind of all over the place right now, like the liquid glitters, and I hated it. It was a very pretty color. It had a nice effect on my eyelid, but I had like this like glitter all over my face. It was just an epidemic, and so I returned it immediately. I didn't have the patience to film the video and talk about it here and then return it. It went back immediately. So not a whole lot of makeup stuff on the horizon. I'm trying to really stay loyal and consistent with using up my collection and project panning. So we'll see how long I can ride that train. But that is it for me. If you picked up anything in the last like 6 weeks or so, let me know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.